Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hope everyone is doing excellent, excelente, excelente. Give me just a couple seconds here while we get this fired up. Alrighty. Alright. So, where in the flub have I been? Well, I guess that's pretty simple to start. As some of you may know, I had a bit of a family death, and so not gonna lie to you guys, I was burnt the fuck out. So, I had to take a little break, and I took about 2 months off. Hey, No-Dos, how's it going, buddy? Answering that question of where the flub and flub I've been at. So yeah, yeah, that's really what it was about. Dad passed away, and I needed some personal time. So I took all the personal time I wanted to take, and I feel a lot better. Ready to hit the road and get back to it. I missed you folks, you fine folks. It's one of them, yeah, you know. I was just really burnt out at the end of it. Oh, give me 2 seconds. Alright. But yeah. Oh, dude, I'm sorry about that, Nose. It's one of them things, man. You know, they don't really train you for. They don't really train you for those. And so that's, we're just living life day by day. So, kind of give you the rundown on what's happened, though. So we've had a couple of new updates in Railroader. I almost said Fortnite. Wrong game. We've had a couple of updates here in the good old Railroader. Not just here on the GLR, but across all the railroads. So, first update is they've added a auto-engineer waypoint system. I am not presently using it for this passenger train that we are riding along with, which I know is not the most thrilling content, but I figured it was a good place to start because it's the largest job we have left to do here today on the GLR. So I did a bit of a science experiment, and a lot of the mainline hauling was done using the waypoint. And some of it I wanted to throw on stream, like record a little bit of it, but I kind of wanted to get enough practice with it to iron out things for it myself, get it under my own fingers before I started showing it off on the camera. So, for now, yeah, we're just riding along for the second while we watch this train do its thing. If I'm not mistaken, I need to go check this one. Where are you at? That's right. You're just outside Hewitt. That would be why. Okay, cool. Alright, and now let's go to the top of the list. And this is kind of, I'll give you a good example of how this works. So, you hook up your car. It's great for shunting. This is great for yard work, like things like what I'm doing right now. So we've got 10 selected. So the waypoint only works for this engine over here. Right? The engine's selected. So you have it on AE waypoint, you have a speed set. Now you hit Control and G. It says click to set waypoint for GLR10. And you can click it anywhere on the tracks, as long as it's not like you're not running it through a car. If you do this, it should, and most times the running ratio is like 85% right now. It will just switch itself organically to this location. So we will watch this, and I'll zoom out a little bit for you. And I will read chat. He went into the hospital, was diagnosed with stage 4 advanced pancreatic cancer, passed away 2 weeks after he came. Damn, nose doze. I'm so sorry, brother. My dad didn't have pancreatic. He had when I was 15 or 16, he was diagnosed with stage 3A colon rectal. And then at 19, when I was 19, he had stage 3 lung cancer. And then I know at the end he had tumors, but they were like he had tumors spread throughout his body, but he like most of them were weirdly benign. It was weird. They had spread, but were benign. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, Zach. Yes. Back going at it again. Kind of showing off the waypoint system. Oh, fucking auto ads. Sorry about that, boys. But yeah, I don't know which one of you are back yet. We didn't click on anything. I didn't touch nothing. You didn't see me physically touch any controls. No switches, no nothing. And that engine went from its starting location of over here. It flipped 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4, and then ended up right here, coupled up. Now, it doesn't hook up the air hoses and angle cocks. You still have to manually do that. But for the most part, yeah, this is pretty awesome. It helps you out. It speeds things up. Makes things a lot faster than they used to be. I'll fucking tell you that. Check 11. Just 11 eats coal, looks like, and she's done for the day. She's sitting in the log track. These puppy dogs can come out at any time. 13. If I'm not mistaken, the only 2 engines today. There's 3 engines on this railroad that didn't get ran. And I think these are the 3. 9001, 13, and 6705. So using the new waypoint system, if you have a bunch of engines and you can manage where each train is at doing what in what thing at one particular moment, I've pretty much used everything that isn't a retired locomotive on this roster, except these 3. Only because I probably could have or should have used them, and I didn't. Purely down not to like a biased choice or anything like that. It was just straight down to, fuck it. Kind of forgot. Ran out of time. So I think that for me is like, it's kind of changed how you haul. And it becomes a bit more dependent on having more vehicles around. And using more of what you have at your disposal. Like, oh god. This puppy dog needs some water. But yes, there were some other various gizmos and gadgets. They added a new building here at Dillsborough and Whittier. Another thing, I don't know if I'll have a car over here that'll show it. No, not right there. But if I go to the interchange, I will. So, for me, this is for me, like, aesthetically is what I was hoping for. So I'll turn that off. Is that copper? Yeah. So, it's hard to see. It's hard to see in this light, but that's copper ore. We now have an in-game aggregate for copper ore. We have an in-game aggregate for schist, or debris. Wood chips. We have a changed one, and enhanced one for coal. And then, yeah, like I said, schist. It's kind of like a larger, medium-sized gravel. Let's see. Limestone as well. Which I'm pretty sure the talc and limestone asset might be the same. Or if it's any different. This one's probably a little lighter, but I can't really tell. Oh, another big one. We now have Walker pulpwood working. I got bored during the day, and I built a Walker pulpwood and an East Hemingway pulpwood train with its own designated diesel, and we named it the Walker Texas Pulpwood Company. Primarily to service Parsons Tannery P3 because I had kind of noticed that Parsons Tannery was eating through the pulpwood I had supplied. And it was kind of getting bad. So here, we'll watch this one again. So yes, I also have a Berkshire just chilling up at Connolly Creek. Don't ask me how I got there. It's just one of them type of things. You don't really want to know unless you really, really, really need to know. Oh, and a nice little touch that I wasn't really expecting. When you pick on the engines, they have these nice little photos. In-game based photos. This is honestly just a mad dash to get the passenger train service done. So yeah, I spent the whole day, hadn't run a single passenger all day because I wanted to get all of the freight caught up. All of it done. Then realized, oh fuck, it's 6 o'clock at night, haven't run a single passenger train. Across the whole line. The passengers got an update as well. They are now on a 4-hour timer. So if I'm understanding this correctly, so if you pick a person up at a train station in this game now at noon, and they need to be at Andrews, you have to have their ass dropped off no later than 4 p.m. same day. And if you don't, they disappear. Out of your train, out of your off the station platform, etc., etc., etc. So yes, this is on the experimental branch too. So this was a different route that the dev team, Adam and the dev team, went with this time around. Slightly different approach. They did the whole put it on experimental to try it out, which I actually think this worked better this time. I mean, a bunch of the mod people are pissed off that their mods are broken, but I mean, even my pair of F7s have disappeared off the GLR, but there's not really much I can do about it for now. You just live with it. Several of the engines also got updates. I don't know if this is one of them, but I know the F50, the F71, SW1, C46, C55, certain other ones got it too. And then I know they changed some stuff with the diesels. Like how the notch power's distributed or whatnot. I'm not one of those people that really pays attention to that, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care about that type of business. That's not my my foot's not in that game type of deal. So yes, this is what? Several miles away? 8 miles away. This engine will path itself to this 8 miles away. You can path your engine from Andrews to Silva. You can waypoint it to Andrews across the map, point to point. It does not do meets well with other engines. This is something you need to know in advance if you're going to use it. It does not, I repeat, does not work with other engines. It does not work with meets. You kind of got to force a meet, or you're going to have to park a train and then fight the switch. And there's a little, I wouldn't say it's, and this is actually one of the best things they've added to the game. And people are saying it's terrible, but I'm going to defend the devs and say, no, this is actually a pretty good thing they've put in the game for us. Because it gives you enhanced CTC play and dispatcher play. So if you have a dispatcher, if you're one of those railroads that runs dispatch, you know, this will give your dispatcher something to physically do. Same with your yard masters for my people with bigger railroads. I know some of you out there have railroads with 20 plus people playing on them at a time. 24, 25 people. The GLR is a bit of a smaller crew. We're only, I think, at most 8. We are taking applications. But yeah, that's, you know. And we'll get the points set for this train to roll out of here. So, like, yeah, this stuff is the only part that's still a bit of a pain in the ass. Is, like, if you're running your passenger train, you still kind of got to babysit the passenger train every so often. But, I mean, the numbers don't lie if you look at the Profitron. You just do what you got to do. That's all you can do. Yeah, see? I did pay for 2 sets of F7 A's and B's, and they just disappeared. See, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I have to wait for the mod, or not the mods. I have to wait for this to go back to the main branch. We're on the experimental branch. So I'm waiting for the full update. Whatever else they're going to add to this, you know, and I don't know if they're going to do a 6.3 or whatever. Because we're on version 6.2. But yeah, overall, I'd say where, one, the Great Lakes Railroad is at in-game. I'm very happy with it. 2, I'm very happy with the state of Railroader. So, Giraffe Lab, keep up the good goddamn work. And, you know, I'm ready to keep going, man. I'm ready to get back to it. So. Alright, we'll stop. This puppy dog. Oh, this puppy dog. Screaming. So yeah, we'll get an update on this thing. We'll watch 9002. Oh, and something that they did add in the 6.3 update is the engines, I think, originally on the waypoint, they'd go through a set of points. They'd flip the point to whatever they needed. They wouldn't flip it back. So in 6.3, they changed it, so now whenever a train goes through, it resets it back to the point it was when it approached it. Holy shit, I think that's the most money I've ever made from Cochrane. I think that's also the most passengers I've ever dropped off to Cochrane. Also, people that are sharing your dumbass links to free viewers, go fuck yourself with a spiked bat. These nice viewing people that are watching the trains don't want to see you post comments about best viewers, go here. Take that shit to some other asshole. Not this asshole. Also, on the other side of things, this is more for the YouTube side of things, guys, gals, and everyone in between. Transport Fever 2 got its final update, its final major update. Which means, for me, we've got a new series coming. I haven't done a Transport Fever series in over a year. Shit, maybe 2 years now. Because I think we were working on the Rust Belt version 2. And then I think it crashed. It just got bogged down. I like physically could not get it to load anymore. So I'm hopeful that with the new updates that they've added to that, you know, it might be a bit more optimized for the end game. So we can have big, massive, sprawling railroads and cities and shit. I do know traffic is better, so that should help with gameplay. Traffic has been massively improved. There's new track laying options, like you can do different things. There's a whole bunch of stuff in that side of things. So coming up the pipeline, I don't know if I will start recording that tonight after work or Sunday after work or something. I don't really know when I'm going to start recording that, but within the next 2 weeks, I promise you, new Transport Fever, fall update, final series of the game for me. Probably be 30 parts, 40 parts. The goal. Take us through to the new year. Or basically, I'll take it to whenever they announce their next game. Whatever comes first. Stellaris CK2 / CK3. There's some things working in the pipeline. Also, aside from being away from streaming, me and the good old bandmates have been working on new demos and putting together new songs and listening to demos we had stockpiled and revisiting stuff and working on things. Just it's not that I stepped away from streaming and didn't do anything. It's I've just kind of needed to step away from streaming and put my mind to something else for a little while. Train is hauling ass. Sir, you're going above the speed limit. He goes, yes, why certainly I am. I don't care. Oh, yeah, you're in a tunnel. I just need that box for that. And then also, I was thinking about, joining, trying to find either going and working on other people's railroads and streaming that, misadventures, or joining a group of people. So I've got some ideas. It's just, execution and time. To be really honest with you, it depends on where work puts me. Because sometimes they put me in a spot I don't want to be at. Shit pisses me off. Ruins the mood. It ruins the whole vibe for the streamings. Da 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 da. check. So that was Parsons Tannery up there at locations. Go to the top. So Parsons Tannery is about half full. They're about a quarter full. So it's weird. Parsons Silva Paperboard, I can keep full with a single train. Parsons Tannery has effectively 2 trains running it, and it still can't keep that fucking thing full. Now you can see why it was a bit confusing. All right, there we go. Now we're finally to Larka. You're a big steaming pile of a Larka. Oop, gonna sneeze 1 second. Oh, excuse me. Yes. Run away, passengers. Run away with your lives. So yeah, if you were paying kind of attention, this train is now all the way down to Barker's Creek, starting from Connolly Creek. Yay! Alright, 1,200 tons. Follow. Yeah, see, and then we have this Andrews Interchange train to finish. And then I have a Popewood switch out to do at Graham County. And, I mean, that's the whole day. Finishing up the passenger run and cleaning up whatever needs to be done. Maybe do another log switch out at East Whittier. But yeah, so this is kind of where I'm at. I am a tier 5, pretty much a tier 5 everything. There's a couple things, but they're 1 or 2 car places. In effect, I am a tier 5 everything. And server on this game. And what the waypoint system has done effectively is taken this whole mess of a railroad and it's allowed me to just Control G, Control G, Control G to locations, and everything starts getting done a lot faster. I was looking, like, 2 days ago, I was playing this, and just messing around, just not really paying attention to how many engines were physically going, but just physically doing all of the work. And there was probably close to 12, 13 of these physically move. Like, you could see numbers. Like right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had 10,001, 3232, 3233 going, 6703, fucking 602, 20, 14, and this one. Like, we had and they were all just going. It was right at the top of the morning, right after the interchange services had been shunted together. So, kind of an interesting place with that. It's like 7:45 in game, 7:46 at night in the evening in game, and we're just basically doing light work, which I'm cool with. It's not the greatest, most thrilling. It's not the most thrilling content, but yeah. Hi, Zach. Welcome back. Are you still out and about doing your testing? Ah, damn. How many more days of that do you have? Fuck yeah. Is this kind of like a regular thing? Like you have to get like your certifications redone or something? Every X so often, so they make you go retest. Kind of like your driver's license. Oh, I'm gonna step away for a couple of seconds. I'm gonna blow my nose. Alright. Sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah, she's full up. What's really cool, though, with this update is you'll be working at a yard, right? Like, I was working at Connolly Creek. Completely forgot I had waypoint trains coming through. And I'm switching stuff out at East Whittier, and I just seen a train come flying by. Didn't hear it, wasn't expecting it, and it was just this really cool moment. Oh, Jesus. That sounds a bit rough. Well, at least you didn't fuck yourself and, like I'm doing right now. Whatever. Yes, I know you're also low on water. God damn! Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. That'd be some grade A bullshit right there. $1,800 gallons of water in what? 12 miles? Honestly, I can believe it. So how's everyone else been liking the new update? Yeah, I would say I'm loving the update too. Also, the amount of testing, yeah. To be a dealer at a casino, you just get past a background check. Can you pass a federal background check? Fuck that. International background. Fucking MI6, the KGB. Let's go, you big bitch. Ah. Yeah, Canada does get hit with some pretty nasty wildfires. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That 5 makes 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so from this view, that didn't look right. That looked like 15, and I started counting 15, and I'm like, what the fuck? No, I went a little overboard, but damn. Burp, 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 burp. I will actually decouple you, and I will have you go get water. Water, you say? No. There's what, 8 in that motherfucker? Okay. Because that way, that'll leave me room to get 602 switch around done. So what I'll do is I'll pull the empties out, back them onto the cut here, drop the fulls in, run back out, grab the empties, run them out, couple back on. Ooh, a posture check and a freaking hydrate. Cheers. Oh. Maybe that's what I'll ask for this year. For Christmas is like a webcam or something, so I can actually get the get a feed of me finally going, so that way you guys can actually see my posture check. Hold me a bit more accountable with that. No, you fucking asshole. No, come here. Why did you do this? See, this is where, like, sometimes the waypoint system does some funky shit. This indomitable bastard. You will behave yourself, train, and you will like it. Oh, God. No, I'm not putting a bell on my chair so it moves. It dings when I move. Jesus Christ. Because sometimes I'm fidgeting. Like, what you guys don't see is, like, I have, like, restless leg syndrome, or, like, I don't know, finger tapping or something. I like, brain's farting, but there's that. And then it was what, 9,002? Yeah, 9,002. Alright, so 9,002. Yeah. Knock it off. Yeah, asshat. Goddamn asshat. This damn train would stop making a fool of itself for 15 seconds. Alright, Shunty McShuntface. It is, it's about time. You're about to get put in the starting lineup. Dude, restless leg syndrome is just annoying. My thing with restless leg syndrome is, as a musician, you want to not have that, especially if you're a woodwind player. You know? So, I had it as a woodwind player. And then, as a bass player, I don't really have it. I mean, obviously, because you're usually standing up when you're playing. But I will say this. It happened to me a lot when I was learning how to drum, where I would hear it in the pedal. Like, you would see, like, my leg would start, whatever foot was on the pedal, for the kick, would just start, like, restless leg syndrome. And it would start making the mallet hit the drum. So So I'd get these like weird, clunky like bass notes, and it was just really weird. And I don't know if that was just something that ever went away with time or not. It's just something I haven't really dove into. Yes. Yeah, one does not simply fight the restless leg syndrome. One simply becomes at peace with the restless leg syndrome. I was born in it, molded by it. You're merely a pretender. All right. Jesus Christ. That's a bit much. That's a bit aggressive. Also, again, you're going to post a link? Don't be a dumbass. Come on, 10, you got this. Oh, this might be the heaviest load you've ever hauled, but you've got this. Come on, get you some. Get you some. Hell yeah. You should play Railroader when you get home. And work on burying yourself into as many freight cars as possible. Oh, good stretch. Yeah, I just cracked my neck. Ow, fuck me. Almond. You guys hear that when the dog barks? I'm trying to see. Let's see. I like how now I'm watching the mic feed and it's not the dog's just being quiet. Neighbors Rottweilers in the yard. I was just wondering if you guys can hear, because my wall. No, thanks a lot. Now she's playing a fucking game with me. The wall directly to my left, on the other side of it, I think half of it is my shed, and then half of it is the fence line. Like it's touching the fence line, and dog's on the other side of the wall. She's a nice dog, but she loud. She a big loud pupper. So working on that problem, I had to reformat my game and recording drive, so I lost the progress on the second attempt at the challenge. Oh, you're over here trying to beat the record. So, as far as I know, no one has really attempted to beat it. I know what to do. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try like hell. It's not helping. At all. Nope. Okay. Train, you win. It couldn't do them all in a go. It was just simply too much chungus. It's a hard challenge if you really think about it. We set the bar high. On all vanilla challenge. This poor keyboard's gonna get worn the fuck out today. It's all that coal on the back end. Fucking 1,000 tons of coal. In a world. Hold on. I could do this. In a world on the East Coast, one man, one rail car, and Control R. Coming to a Twitch stream near you. Rob Schneider. In Railroad. Rated PG-13. Because nothing hamstrings a good actor. I didn't fuck nothing up. You saw nothing. I did it exactly as the script says. Oh, yeah, that's true. No, Gizmo hasn't been really been around. She's been hanging out with some Star Citizen folks. And that's quite all right. Forgot if I blah 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 blah. I don't know if I'll get out early enough tonight, but if I get out early enough tonight, maybe I'll do a little after work power hour. night shift to night shift, you know. I don't know what really will be available to do, but we want to do a night of picking and pruning through the line. We can, but it's probably not going to be necessary. We could after we do all the passenger running, we could possibly sleep till morning. Unless we want to do all the passenger running in the middle of the night, then just get it out of the goddamn way. That way we don't have to run the passengers at all the rest of the day. Which we run the risk of making no fucking money, but it's a risk I am willing to take. So we still got some space, bitch. You better get up there. Yeah, it just depends, man. If cause like last night I got home at like 1:30 and I was gonna do the same thing. Then once I ate and like sat down and relaxed and got ready to do it, it was like 1:45, and I'm like, fuck. Yeah, I'll ping y'all in Discord with what I want to do. Kind of got a scenario I'm putting together with Mr.L. That'll be a potential future stream. All right, let's go get this other cut. Alrighty, come on now. Alright, can you do it? Come on. Spamming that shift R. Just so I don't have a stroke watching that for the next 20 minutes. I'm gonna go get these switch outs done. Come on, 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 come on. God damn. Just spam the shit out of that shift R. We're gonna make a bun. My goal here is to make a shitload of money off the pulpwood. That's 700 tons in that train. This train's got 600. That thing's a coal and water hog, so I ain't even gonna worry about that. We'll worry about her next time we get it. Yes. Hashtag what keyboard? Your subscriptions will be going towards, for the next several months, will be going towards a brand new keyboard. Or, honestly, I might be all subscriptions and any revenue might be going towards a brand new goddamn gaming chair, because this one is 2 years old, but it's not doing good things for my back. So I want to get one that's a little bit better for my back. Yeah. There we go. Grab those 4. Couple it back onto the cut over there. Whoop. I'll bring up the house lights. All right, though. Unfortunately, I am going to have to cut this one a little short. I got to go get ready for work. But if you smash that follow button or consider smashing that subscribe, I'd be grateful. And you'll know when you get these next streams, which normally any day of the week, but primarily Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, in the evening Central Standard Time. On the YouTube side of things, why don't you smash that like button, destroy that subscribe, and obliterate that bell icon. Comment down below what you've been up to in the last, about 40 days since I've streamed. I've missed you guys. I love you guys. Please be safe. Until I talk to you again, from your boy Desert Fox. Peace.